Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we are going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 4 Extended. We have the subject code 0580 and the variant of the paper is 42. For the session of February-March 2024, we have 2 or 30 minutes for this paper, and this paper is carrying 130 marks. Also, we have to write our answer in 3 significant figures or 1 decimal place for angles in the degrees. And for the value of pi, we can take the value 3.142. So we're gonna start our question paper from question number 1. Question number 1 is that a grocer sells potatoes, mushrooms and carrots. A customer buys 3 kgs of mushrooms at 1.04 per kg and 4 kg of carrots at 1.28 per kg. Calculate the total cost. So total cost would be 3 kgs, and what is the rate of 3 kg? That is equal to 1.04, and rate of 4 kg carrots is 1.28. After calculating this, we get the value that is equal to $8.24. So our answer is $8.24. Moving to this B part. In 1 week, the ratio of masses of vegetables sold by the grocer is potato, mushrooms and carrots are 11:8 and 6. Work out the mass of the mushroom sold as a percentage of the total mass. So first we're gonna add them. 11 plus 8 plus 6, and that would be equal to 25. And we know that we have to calculate the mass of mushroom, and the second value is for mushroom, that is 8. So 8 divided by total, that is equal to 25, multiply by 100, we get the value that is equal to 32%. So our answer is 32%. Moving to its second part is that the total mass of the potatoes, mushrooms and carrots sold is 1500 kg. Find the mass of the carrot for the grocer sell this week. Okay, we know that carrots have the ratio that is equal to 6. So simply 6 by 25, it means carrot over total, multiply by the total mass, that is equal to 1500. So after solving, we get the value that is equal to 360 kg. So our final answer is 360 kg. So that was again very easy question. Moving to its third part, the profit the grocer make selling 1 kg of carrot is 0.75. Okay, find the total profit the grocer makes selling carrots this week. We know that this week the sale of the carrots are 360, and the profit at 1 kg is 0.75. So for 360, we're gonna multiply by 360 into 0.75, we get the value that is equal to $270. So our final answer would be $270. Moving to fourth part. On the last day of the week of the grocer reduces the price of 1 kg potatoes by 8% to 1.15. Calculate the original price of 1 kg of potatoes. Okay, we know that we have to calculate original price. So it should be like 8% is discount. So 100 minus 8, it would be 92%. So our new price is 1.15. So 1.15 divided by 92%, multiply by 100 to eliminate percentage, we get the original price that is equal to 1.25. So this is the original price, $1.25. Moving to its C part, the grocer buys 620 kg of onions, correct to nearest 20 kg. Okay, it means we have to find out upper and lower bound. 20 divided by 2, it would be 10. So its upper bound would be 630 and its lower bound would be 610. He packs them into the bag, each containing 5 kg of onions correct to the nearest 1 kg. So 1 divided by 2, it would be 0.5, and 5 kg, it would be 4.5 and 5.5. Calculate the upper bound of number of the bags onions that he packed. So we have to use this value, the upper bound of this, and the lower bound of packing, so we can get the highest value. So it would be like that. 6 n is equal to 630 divided by 4.5. After dividing we get the answer that is equal to 140 wax. So our answer is 140. Okay, moving to question number 2, that is from the topic of circle properties. And ABCD are the points on the circle. ADX and BCX are the straight line. Angle BAD is equal to x degree, and angle DCX is equal to y degree, which is shown also in the figure. Explain why x is equal to y. So we have to explain. Okay, we know that angle BCD would be 180 minus y, and we know that angle BCD is equal to 180 minus y, and we also know that angle x, because this is cyclic coordinator, then angle x plus 1 angle BCD is equal to 180 degree, because these are cyclic coordinator, and we just figure out the value of angle BCD, that is equal to 180 minus y, or you can simply find the value of x like 180 minus angle BCD, and angle BCD has a value of 180 minus y. Okay, now you can see we have just substituted the value of BCD which we mentioned in the start. After solving 180 minus 180 and plus y, I'm gonna cancel it, and x is equal to y. So this is how we have shown x is equal to y. Moving to its B part, show that the triangle ABX is similar to CDX. ABX is this complete triangle and CDX is this small. We have to show that these are the similar triangle. We know that angle x and angle y are equal. We also know that angle x is the common angle for AXB and DCX, and if two angles are equal, automatically third angle would also be equal. So these are the similar, so these shapes are the similar because all three angles are equal. So first we're gonna write x is equal to y, then angle ABX is equal to angle CDX. Also AXB is a common angle, hence ABX is similar to triangle CDX. Okay, so we have completed this question. Moving to its C part, AD is equal to 15 centimeter. Okay, and DX is equal to 9 centimeter. Okay, CX is equal to 12 centimeter. Find BC. If AD is 15 and CX is 12 centimeter and DX is 9 centimeters, so the combine of this would be equal to 24. And we also have to find the value of BC. We can say that BC is question mark or x. X is also mentioned here, so we're gonna write A is the question mark over here, and we have to figure out the value of BC. Okay, if we know that BX is equal to BX is corresponds to AX, and if BX is 12 then it would be equal to 24. So the value of BX is, by multiplying by 2, is 24, and the ratio between DX ratio BX is equal to 12 ratio 18, and we already know that CB plus 12 is equal to 18. The whole value is of 18. Then CB is equal to, or BC is equal to 18 minus 12, that is equal to 6. So this is how we have find the value of BC, that is equal to 6 centimeter. Okay, complete the statement. The ratio area of triangle ABX ratio area of triangle CDX is dash ratio 1. We know that angle BX has a ratio 1 and this has the 2, and we know that we have to take the square of their sides to compare their ratio. So 1:4, so our answer will be 4:1. So moving to question number 3. The table shows the information about the marks gained by each of 10 students in a test. Okay, calculate the range. We know that range is highest minus minimum, and maximum value over here is 20 and the minimum value over here is 15. So 20 minus 15, we get the range, that is equal to 5. Moving to second part, calculate the mean. We know that the formula for the mean is summation of fx over summation of f. So summation of fx over summation of f. So 4 into 15, then 1 into 16, then 2 into 17, then 1 into 18, then 0 into 19, and also 2 into 20, and we have to divide, and we know that total value is equal to 10, so we're gonna divide by 10. After solving it, we get the value of mean, that is equal to 16.8. So the next part is find the median. For finding the median, we have to find the cumulative frequency. Over here the cumulative frequency will be 4 plus 1, that is equal to 5, 5 plus 2, that is equal to 7, then 8, and this value is 10. Okay, for finding find the mean, so the middle value over here would be 10 by 2, the total values are 10, that is equal to 5, and the value of 5 is come here, so the value of median would be 16. So the value of median is 16, so we're gonna write over here our answer 16, because cumulative frequency over here is 5 and this is also 5, and compared to that, now write down the mode. Mode is the highest number of repeating value, and the frequency 4 has the maximum frequency, so mode is 15. So marks 15 are taken by the 4 students. Moving to next part, Paul's mean mark for 7 homework tasks is 17. Okay, 7 homework tasks is 17, so we're gonna write this means 17 is x over 7. We don't know the total, so we call it x. After completing the 8 tasks, okay, after completing the 8 tasks, his mean mark is 17.5, so we can take it as 17.5 is equal to x by 8. Calculate the Paul's mark for the 8 tasks. So this is simply 17 into 7, we get the value 119, and 17.5 into 8, we get the value that is equal to 140, and subtract those value 140 minus 119, we get the answer that is equal to 21. So our answer over here is 21. Okay, moving to its C part. C part is that the table show the percentage scored by the each of 100 students in their final exam. Frequency and percentage is given. On the grid, draw a histogram to show this information. So we have to plot the histogram. And we can see that for histogram we have to find the frequency density, because our y-axis is frequency density, and formula for the frequency density is frequency over class width. So I'm going to make frequency density here. So it would be 12 by 30, that is equal to 0.4, and it would be 18 over here it is 30 class width, over here the class width is 20, over here 60 minus 50 class width is 10, and 100 minus 70 it is 30. So 18 by 20 we get the class width, that is equal to frequency density 0.9. Then 35 by 10 we get the value is equal to 3.5, and over here 20 by 10 we get the value that is equal to 2. Over here 15 by 30 we get the value that is equal to 0.5. so we have to plot this on our graph. We know that between 0 to 30 the value is 0.5. so 0 to 30 it would be here, 0 to 30 it would be here, we can write over as 30, and the value is 0.4, and 0.4 is here. So you can use scale. Okay, and from 30 to 50 the value is 0.9. From 30 to 50 the value is 0, and 0.9 would be here. So we're gonna make it like that. Again you need to use scale. Then the value is between 50 to 60 is 3.5. 50 to 60 is 3.5, and 3.5 would be over here. So now I'm using the scale. And between 60 to 70 the value is 10, the value is 2. So 60 to 70 the value is 2, and from 70 to 30 the value is 0.5, 70 to 100 the value is 0.5, and 0.5 is here. So this is how we have draw the histogram. Okay, moving to question number 4. Question number 4 is from the topic of mensuration. The diagram shows a pyramid with a square base BDCE. The diagonal CE and BD intersects at M, and the vertex F is directly above M. BE is 12 cm and FM is 9 cm. Calculate the volume of the pyramid. So formula for the volume of the pyramid is given, that is equal to volume is equal to 1 over 3 base area, and base area is of the square, so 12 multiplied by 12, and height of this pyramid is 9, that is also given in the figure, so we have to multiply it by 9. You can simplify 12 into 12, 144 multiplied by 3, it would be 432 centimeter cube. So our final answer would be 432 centimeter cube. Calculate the total surface area of the pyramid, and I always say that for calculating total surface area of the pyramid you need to draw the net, and you can see from the net we have 4 equilateral triangles, and 4 triangles that are very similar, and they have one square base shape. So surface area would be equal to 12 into 12 and 4 triangles, so we're gonna multiply by 4. Then area of 4 triangle 1 over 2, base value is 12, but we don't know the height of the triangle, so for it we have to draw the right angle triangle, and 9 and 6, this 9 is given. So after calculating h from the Pythagoras theorem, 9 square plus 6 square under root, you get the value of 117. So it would be equal to 117, so we're gonna multiply it by 117 square root. So after solving it you get the value 144, then 24 into under root 117. After solving it, you get the value of 404 centimeter square. So this is how we have calculated the surface area. Moving to its B part. B part is that the diagram shows a toy made from a cone and a hemisphere. The base radius of the cone and the radius of the hemisphere are both r centimeter. The slant height of the cone is 3r. The total surface area of the toy is 304 centimeter square. And calculate the value of r. The curved area of cone is also given, pi rl, and the curved surface area of the sphere is given, but the shape is carrying hemisphere, so you have to divide it by 2. Now we have to calculate the value of r. We know that the total surface area has a formula: curved surface area of cone plus hemisphere. And we know that the formula for the curved surface area that is given, that is equal to pi rl, and for hemisphere we have to divide it by 2. And the total surface area is given in the question, that is equal to 304 and pi r, and the value of L is equal to 3r. So we're gonna apply here 3r and 2 pi r square. After solving it, we get 3 pi r square plus 2 pi r square. We get the value 5 pi r square. We're gonna divide 304 by 5 pi, so we get the value of r square, and we can take the square root to calculate the value of r. So the value of r would be equal to 4.4 centimeters. So our answer would be 4.4 centimeter. So this is how we have completed this question. This was very interesting question. Moving to question number 5, that is from the topic of algebra. Factorize x square minus x minus 12. So we have to apply midterm breaking. We have to find the two pairs that are multiplied by when they are multiplied, the answer is minus 12, and when they are added, the value would be minus 12. So minus 4 and plus 3 would be their pair. So x square minus 4x plus 3x minus 12. We're gonna take x as common, x minus 4, then plus 3 x minus 4, taking common as x minus 4 x plus 3. So this would be our final answer, x minus 4 and x minus 3. Moving to its second part, x square minus 16. We know that it has the formula of x whole square minus 4 whole square, and lower we have just factorized. We can write x minus 4 into x minus 3, and for upper we can apply this formula, a square minus b square, that would be equal to x plus a plus b, or a minus b, then x minus 4 and x minus x plus 3. So we're gonna cancel x minus 4 with x minus 3, so we get the value x plus 4 over x plus 3 as our final answer. Moving to its b part, simplify 2x minus whole square minus x plus 1 whole square. So a square minus b square, it would be like that, 4x square a square minus 2ab, 2 into 3 it would be 6, 6 into 2 it would be 12, so minus 12x, then b square it would be 9. Similarly, x square plus 2x plus 1. Okay, now you need to open the brackets for x square minus 12x plus 9 minus x square minus 2x minus 1. You get the value that is equal to 3x square minus 14x plus 8. So it would be equal to, after applying the midterm breaking, you get the value 3 is 24, and the value it would be 3x square minus 12x minus 2x plus 8. So take 3x as common, x minus 4, then minus 2 common, x minus 4. So we get the value x minus 4 and 3x minus 2 as our final answer, x minus 4 and 3x minus 2. Moving to its C part. C part is that write as a single fraction in its simplest form. So single fraction would be like that, 2x plus 4 into x minus 3, then minus x into x plus 1. It would be equal to x plus 1 and x minus 3. Okay. After solving it, we get the value as 2x square minus 6x minus 4x minus 12, and it would be equal to minus x square and minus x, and you get the value x plus 1 and x minus 3. So it would be x square minus 3x minus 12, x plus 1, x minus 3. So this is how we get the single fraction. So final answer will be x square minus 3x minus 12x plus 1 into x minus 3. Okay, moving to its D part. D part is that expand and simplify. So this is a very easy question. So first you need to multiply x into first into this. It would be x square minus 3x, then minus 5x plus 15. You get the value 2x plus 1. After solving, it would be x square minus 8x plus 15. That would be equal to 2x plus 1. And now you need to multiply 2x cube plus x square minus 16 x square minus 8x, then 30x plus 15. Again, after further solving, 2x cube minus 15x square plus 22x plus 15. This would be our answer. Moving to its E part. E part is from the topic of simultaneous equation. Solve the simultaneous equation. You must show all your working. Okay, first we can make x as our subject. So x would be equal to x is equal to 13 plus 3y. So we're gonna substitute this value of x over here. After substituting the value of x, it would be like that, 13 plus 3y whole square minus 9y is equal to 116. Take the square of a plus b whole square. It would be 169 a square plus b square would be 78y, then it would be 9y square and minus 9y and minus 116 equal to 0. After solving it, it would be 338 plus 156y and plus 18y square minus 9y minus 116 equal to 0. It further simplifying, 18y square plus 147y then plus 22 equal to 0. Alright, and you can apply midterm breaking or quadratic to find the value of y. It would be 6y plus 37. I have used calculator to find the pair. It would be y is equal to minus 2 and y is equal to minus 37 by 6. Okay, we need to put this value in this x is equal to 13 plus 3y to get two values of x. So first value would be 13 plus, if we put this value 3 into minus 2, we get the value 13 minus 6, that is equal to 7. And next x is equal to 13 plus 3, and now we have to apply minus 13 by 6 over here, minus 13 by 7 over 6. I'm gonna cancel it by this, and okay, after solving it, you get the value 13 minus 37 by 2. You can write as 37 by 2. It would be 26 minus 37 by 2. After taking the LCM, it would be minus 11 by 2, and the value you can write in fraction or in this form, minus 5.5. So when the value of y is minus 2, the value of x is 7, and when the value of y is minus 37 by 6, the value of x is minus 5.5. So this is how we have completed this question. Hopefully you get the understanding of this question. This question has a bit of solving, but it was an easy solving. Moving to question number 6. Question number 6 belongs to the topic of trigonometry. The diagram shows triangle ABC with AB is equal to 17.2. Angle ABC is given, that is 54, and angle ACB is given, that is 68. Calculate AC. We have to find the value of AC, and we know that the value of AC would be equal to AC over, we have to apply sine law, sine 54, and 17.2, that is value of AB, and the angle in front of it would be sine 68. After rearranging, we get the value of AC like that, 17.8 multiplied by sine 54 divided by sine 68. We get the value that is equal to 15 centimeters. So value of AC is 15 centimeter. Okay, moving to its B part. B part is that M lies on BC. We can see that and MC is equal to 12.8 centimeter. Calculate AM. For calculating AM, we have to apply cosine rule because we have been given with the two sides and one angle. So we can easily apply cosine rule. AM square is equal to 15 square plus 12.8 square, and the angle between those two sides we also know that that is equal to 68. So we're gonna write cos 68. After solving it, we get the value of AM and take the square root of it as well. It would be equal to 15.7 centimeter. Moving to its B part, calculate the shortest distance from A to BC. Always the shortest distance is the perpendicular distance, so we have to draw the perpendicular over here. So we have to find this value. Okay, I would make right angle triangle over here for your simplification. So it would be 68, and this is right angle triangle, and we already know that this value is 15. Okay, we can apply sine rule, sine 6, simple sine ratio, sine it would be equal to you can call it as B or small c, that would be equal to 15. So C is equal to 15 into sine 68. After solving, you get the value that is equal to 13.9 centimeter. Again, this was very easy question. Moving to question number 7. Question number 7 is from the topic of vectors. Find 3q. So we have to multiply it by 3. After multiplying by 3 into minus 4, that would be equal to minus 12, and 3 into 5 equal to 15. So minus 12 and 15 would be their answer for this part. Moving to its second part, find p minus q. P minus q means we have to take we have to subtract. So 8 minus, and already we have minus here, and q minus 5 and minus 5. After solving it, we get the value that is equal to 8 plus 4, that is equal to 12, and minus 10. So our answer will be 12 and minus 10. Now we have to find the magnitude of this. We know the formula for the magnitude is x square plus y square, and over here the x square is 12 square plus minus 10 whole square. So we get the value 144 plus 100, 244, and taking the square root of 244, that is equal to 15.6. So 15.6 is our magnitude, and magnitude can never be negative, so we use this sign. Okay, moving to its B part. B part is that in triangle OMN, Okay, O is the origin. Okay, and OM is equal to A, ON is equal to B. S is a point on MN such that MS ratio SN is equal to 5:3. Find in terms of A and B the position vector of S. Give your answer in the simplest form. So we know that this value is 5:3. It would be 5/8 and this would be 3/8. Okay, and this value is given. So we have to find the position vector. Position vector would be OS, and formula for the OS would be OM plus MS. So we have to find the value of OS is equal to this value. Okay, we know that the value of OM is equal to A, and we need to find the value of MS. MS value is 5/8 of MN, but we don't know the value of MN. For first we have to find the value of MN. I am writing MN to find the value of MN. MN would be equal to MO plus ON, and value of MO is minus A and value of ON is plus B. So we have to put this value over here. A plus 5/8 is equal to minus A plus B. After putting this value, minus 5A/8 plus 5B/8, you have to take the LCM and you get the value that is equal to 3A/8 plus 5/8B. So this would be our final answer for this question. This was an easy question. Moving to question number 8. Question number 8 is that on the axis sketch the graph y is equal to 4 minus 3x. So we have to make a small table for it. This would be like that, x and y. When the value of x is 0, and when you put the value over here 0, 4 minus 0, it would be 4. And when the value of y is 0, then 4 would be here and 3 would gonna divide here. So 4/3 would be the value of x. So we can call it like that. It would be 4 over here and it would be 4/3 over here. So we need to join these points by using a scale. We can easily plot this point. So this was a simple question carrying 2 marks. On the axis sketch the graph of y is equal to minus x square. You need to memorize the shape of this graph. When y is equal to x square, the graph is of this. When it is minus x square, the graph would be like that. It would be inverted shape of u. So this is how we have shown. Okay, moving to its C part. Find the coordinates of the turning point of the graph of y is equal to 10 plus 9x square minus 2x cube. Okay, you must show all your working. So we have to find the derivative of it. So when we will find the derivative, it will be dy by dx. The derivative of constant is always 0, and 9x squared 2 multiplied by 9, it would be 18, and when we reduce the value of x squared by 1 degree, it would be 1. Then 3 multiplied by 2, it would be minus 6x squared. So this would be our derivative. To find the stationary points, we need to put it equal to 0. So when we substitute equal to 0, it would be 0 is equal to 18x minus 6x squared. Okay, take 6x as a common, it would be 3 minus x, and 6x is equal to 0, and 3 minus x equal to 0. It would be x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 0. So these are the two values Now you need to substitute these values to find the values of y. So when you put this value over here, first we put 0, so 10 plus 9 into 0 square minus 2 into 0 cube, so it would be y is equal to 10. So one coordinate would be 0, 10, and when we put the value of 10 plus 9, value of 3 square minus 2 into 3 cube, we get the value y is equal to 37. So our other coordinate will be 3 and 37. So we're gonna write over here 3, 37 and 0 and 10. So these are the two coordinates of turning point. Moving to its second part, determine whether each turning point is maximum or minimum. Okay, for deciding it, we have to find the second derivative of it. First derivative of dy by dx is equal to 18x minus 6x square. To find the second derivative, it would be d2y by dx square. It would be 18 minus 12x. So 18 minus 12x, we have to put this value 18 minus 12 and put x as 0, so it would be 18. And when we put the value in d2y by dx square, the value of x3, it would be like 18 minus 12 into 3, you get the value minus 18. And you need to memorize this rule. When d2y dx square, and second derivative is greater than 0, it means this is their minimum point. And when d2y dx square is less than 0, it means it is their maximum point. So this would be maximum point and this would be minimum point. So this is how we have decided. You have to show it. Moving to question number 9. Question number 9 is that Jana and Kamal each invest 8,000. At the end of 12 years, they each have 12,800. Jana invests in an account that pays simple interest at a rate of R per year. Calculate the value of R. So first we can find the interest, that is equal to A minus P, and the value of amount is given, that is equal to 12,800, and principal amount is also given, that is equal to 8,000. So the value of interest is equal to 4,800. Now we can apply the formula I is equal to P RT over 100, and we need to calculate the value of R. So it would be like that: I is equal to 4,800 and it would be equal to 8,000. So R into time period is 12 per year and 100, so we're gonna do it 12 years, that's why we put 12. Can I cancel 2 zeros with 2 0, and 12 multiplied by 80, it would be 960. So R would be equal to 4,800 divided by 960. Cancel 0 with 0, then 480 divided by 96, it would be 5. So our answer would be 5%. Moving to next part, Kamal invests in account that pays compound interest at a rate R% per year. Calculate the value of R. So we need to calculate the value of R. This is the formula of compound interest: P plus 1 plus R over 100 into N, and the value of interest is value of amount is given, that is equal to 12,800, and principal amount is 8,000, and 1 plus R over 100, and the value of N is 12. So you can cancel 2 0 with 2 0, and it would be 128 divided by 80. Now you need to take the 12th root over here to cancel this. 1 plus R over 100, we're gonna cancel by this like that, and you can calculate the value of R now like that. 128 by 80 minus 1, and 100 is dividing here, so we have to multiply 100 over a, so we can get the value of r. That would be equal to 3.99, or you can take it as 4. Okay, moving to its B part, the population of a city is growing exponentially at a rate of 1.8% per year. The population now is 2,60,000. Find the number of complete years from now when the population will be more than 3 lakh. So we have to apply the formula of compound interest, and we also need to figure out by hit and trial method to get the value of n. For that the value should be more than 3 lakh. The principal amount is given, that is the 2,60,000, and 1 plus also rate is given 1.8 over 100. Now we have to check for the value of n. When we put the value of n1 over here, we get the value that is equal to 2,64,680. So we have to try 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. When we apply the value of 9, it would be 305,283. So we have to take this value because it is greater than 3 lakhs. So the amount would be the years would be 9. So n value of n is 9. So this is how we have to calculate it by hit and trial method. Moving to question number 10. Question number 10 is that the table shows the value for y is equal to 2x cube plus 6x square minus 2.5. So first we need to complete the table. When we put the value of minus 3 over here, we get the value of y that is equal to minus 2.5. When we put the value of minus 0.5 over here, we get the value of minus 1.25. Also, when we put the value of 1, we get the value that is equal to 5.5. Now we need to plot this graph on the graph table. Okay, when the value of x is minus 3, the value is minus 2.5. So when the value is minus 3, the graph, and so this will be our first point. And when the value is minus 2.5, the value is 3.75. Okay, the value is positive 3.75. So at 2.5, the value is minus 2.5, the value is 3.75. So, and the 3.75 would be over here. This is 3.2, 3.4, 3.6, 3.8. So it should be between 3.8 and 3.6. So this would be our point. And when the value is minus 2, the value is 5.5. The value is minus 2, the value is 5.5. Oh, and when the value is minus 1.5, the value is 4.25. So this would be over. And when the value is minus 1, the value is 1.5. Minus 1, when the value is minus 1, the value is 1.5. So it would be between 1 and 2. Okay. When the value is 0.5, minus 0.5, the value is 1.25. 1.25 negative. And negative 1.25 would be here. When the value is 0, it would be 2.5 minus 2.5, so it would be over here. When the value is 0.5 is over here. The value is 0.75 in negative. 0.75 would be over here. and the value is 1, then it would be 5.5. Now we need to plot this graph by freehand. You can plot it by lead pencil, and so you don't overwrite or mistake. You don't need to make any sharp turns, so make it smooth, and you don't need to use scale for this type of graph. So this is how we have completed. Okay, you need to go more slowly than me. Okay, by drawing a suitable line on the graph, solve the equation 2x cube plus 6x square is equal to 4.5. okay, so we need to find the value when the value of y is equal to, by drawing a suitable line or solve the equation 2x cube plus 6x square is equal to 4.5. Okay, you have to compare this equation with the original equation, and the original equation is y is equal to 2x cube plus 6x square minus 2.5, and we have this equation 2x square plus 6x square, and if we add 2x square cube plus 6x square to compare this minus 2.5 on both sides, it would be like that, 4.5 minus 2.5. so this is equal to y, then this is equal to y is equal to 2. Now you need to make a line that is y is equal to 2. When you plot this line y is equal to 2 like that, these are the 3 coordinates that you need to write over here. Y is equal to 2. So first would be equal to minus 2.5 over here, 2.7, and 2.6 you can write, or 2.7 minus 2.6 I am writing. 2.7 I am writing. Okay, and over here you can write minus 1.2, minus 1.1, and over here you can write, when the y is equal to 2, the value is 0.5, 0.6, 0.75. so 0.75 would be over third coordinate. Okay, the equation 2x cube plus 6x square minus 2.5 is equal to k has exactly 2 solutions. Write down the possible values of k. So we need to find the possible values of k, and we know that it would be, if it has the 2 solutions, so it would be like that, when y is equal to 5.5 over here, y is equal to 5.5, and y is equal to minus 2.0. You can also see from this the table, you can also see these 2 values. Okay, over here you also need to plot this at 2.5. so these are the 2 solutions. Y is equal to minus 2.5. so we can write over here as them as a solution. So it would be like that, 5.5 and minus 2.5. Moving to question number 11. Okay, question number 11 is from the topic of function. F of x is equal to 1 over x when x is not equal to this. G of x is equal to 3x minus 5, and h of x is equal to 2 raised to power x. Okay, find g f of 2. G of f of 2 would be equal to We know that where the value of g is over here 3 and value of f of x 3 over 1 by 2 minus 5. So it would be 3 by 2 minus 5. Solving it would be minus 3.5. So minus 3.5 would be our value. Next part, you have to find the g inverse of x. So first substitute it equal to y is equal to 3x minus 5, then make x as a subject, y plus 3 y plus 5 over 3, then replace x by f inverse or g inverse of x, and where y is coming, write x plus 5 over 3. So this would be our answer, x plus 5 over 3. Moving to its second part, find in its simplest form g of x minus 2. When you put this value in place of x, 3x minus 2 would be minus 5, and it would be equal to 3x minus 6 minus 5 is equal to 3x minus 11. Then find the value of x when f of g of x is equal to 0.1. So it would be like that, f of g of x is equal to 1 over 3x minus 5, and put this value equal to 0.1 is equal to 1 over 3x minus 5, then cross multiplying it 3x minus 5 and over 1 over 0.1. 1 over 0.1 would be equal to 10, 3x minus 5 is equal to 10, and then the value of 3x would be equal to 15, then the value of x is equal to 5. 15 over 3 is 5, so value of x is 5. Moving to its second part is that h of x minus g of 7 is this. H of x has the value of 2 raised to power x, and g of 7 has the value 3 into 7 minus 5 equal to 0. So after solving it, to x minus 320, 3 into 7 21, so this would be plus 5, 21 plus 5 would be equal to 16 minus 16, and 2 raised to power x would be equal to 16. 2 raised to power 6, 16 is the power 2 raised to power 4. So you can compare, and after comparing you get the value of x is equal to 4. So this is how we have completed question number 11. Moving to last question of our paper, that is also from the topic of mensuration. The diagram shows a circle of radius 12 cm with a sector removed. Calculate the perimeter of the remaining shaded. We know that if this is 15, then 360 minus 50 would be 310 degree. So we can find the length 310 over 360 multiplied by 2 pi r, and the value of r is 12. And after solving it, you get the value 62 pi by 3. And we know that the formula for the sector is p is equal to length plus 2r, and length is, we just calculated, length of r 62 pi by 3, and the value of 2r is 2 into 12. So after solving it, you get the value of 88.9 centimeter, or you can write as 89 centimeter. Okay, moving to the last part, the diagram shows the top of a cylindrical cake with the slice removed. The volume of the cake remains, that is equal to 3510. So we know that the volume of cylinder is equal to pi r square h. Okay, and the value of volume of cylinder is given, that is equal to 3510. Also we know the value of pi r square h, that is equal to 310 over 360 multiplied by pi r square, the value of r square is 12 square into h. You don't need to use over here. So after solving this, you get the value of h, that is equal to 9.01 centimeter. So this is our final answer. Hopefully you get the idea of this paper and you have built the understanding of this paper. If you do have any queries related to this paper, you can ask in the comment section. Do subscribe my channel and also comment and share with your fellows, and you can find all other videos as well. And if you want me to solve any other papers, you can ask me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Allah Hafiz.